Recent Department for Education statistics reveal a significant demographic shift in England's schools, with white British pupils now constituting a minority in 1 out of every 4 educational institutions. The latest school census data, compiled from over 21,500 primary and secondary schools in January, indicates that 25% of schools have student bodies where ethnic minority or white non-British pupils form the majority. In 72 schools, no white British students were recorded, while 454 institutions reported white British enrolment below 2%. This trend is particularly pronounced in major urban centres, including London, Birmingham, Manchester, Bradford, and Leicester. For example, Rockwood Academy in Birmingham has no white British students among its 1,084 pupils, while Loxford School in Redbridge, London, counts just 12 white British students out of 2,779. These findings coincide with projections from a Buckingham University study suggesting white British individuals could become a minority in the UK within 4 decades. Professor Matt Goodwin's research forecasts that foreign-born residents and second-generation immigrants will comprise 33.5% of the population within 25 years, potentially rising to 60% by 2100, with Muslims accounting for 20% of the population. Goodwin warns these changes present substantial challenges for social cohesion and public policy. The demographic transformation is already reshaping political landscapes, with growing concerns about immigration contributing to increased support for Reform UK. The party's strong performance in recent by-elections, including securing 26.1% of votes in Hamilton, Larkhall and Stonehouse, suggests it may gain significant parliamentary representation in future elections. Educational disparities further complicate this picture. In 1/3 of English local authorities, ethnic minority or white non-British students now form the majority in state schools, a notable increase from 1/4 of areas a decade ago. London exemplifies this shift, with white British pupils constituting a minority in 31 of 32 boroughs. Only Bromley maintains a slim white British majority at 50.3%, while Newham and Harrow report figures as low as 5% and 7% respectively. Similar patterns emerge in cities like Manchester, Nottingham, and Luton. Meanwhile, white working-class students face persistent educational challenges. Education Secretary Bridget Phillipson recently described their academic underperformance as a national scandal, noting only 21 secondary schools with substantial white working-class populations demonstrate success with this demographic. Nick Harrison of the Sutton Trust characterises this as a critical threat to social mobility. In response, the government has launched an independent review led by education experts Sir Hamid Patel and Estelle Morris, though similar past initiatives have yielded limited progress. A 2021 Commons Education Committee report identified systemic issues including concentrated poverty, resource shortages, and potentially alienating rhetoric like white privilege as contributors to the achievement gap between white working-class students and both their more affluent peers and equally disadvantaged ethnic minority counterparts. This complex interplay of demographic change, political realignment, and educational inequality presents multifaceted challenges for policymakers navigating Britain's evolving social landscape. The school census data, which excludes independent schools and institutions with incomplete ethnicity records, provides a window into these ongoing transformations with far-reaching implications for the nation's future.